things going around on the internet. I don't know why so many people are into my money, but apparently a lot of people, the wrong type of white people, are into my money as well. So they use some angry women, some, okay? So I have a baby mama that I have proved she's called the police on me in the middle of the day. I got the police called on me at 12:44 p.m. in Savannah, Georgia. A man that's just getting his son. Getting his daughter. So then my dog was tased, and now my dog has this aggressive nature with her now. Any male that comes around her now, she wants to bite everybody. All because a woman can't let go. She wants to call the police. So you ladies out there that say there's no good men that want to be with their children, I want you guys to listen to what the lead attorney said. What kind of man you know? What kind of man worth the salt on his back that you put up all these barriers, you put up all these obstacles, and you make it to where you go into this white man court system? One, I went to jail for marijuana, I think in 2018 or 19. That wasn't mine, but of course, I'm the celebrity, so I go to jail for it. The charges were dropped after the investigation. And as a man who's in a paternity case, who's just trying to do what the system say, if you a man, you be a part of your kid's life. I've never not paid child support. A garden and lighting has nothing to do with child support. So why are people saying what they're saying on the internet? They're trying to get people not to like me. And the one way you pull at black women heartstrings is to call a black man a deadbeat. Now, if they was to show you bank records of what I've done as a man for a child, you guys would drag that woman behind the back of a truck. Allegedly, I think I snapped. You guys would drag her behind the back of a truck for the things that she's doing to a man that's always been present. So you call the police on me in the middle of the day. I'm a black man with a firearm. The police are reacting to this gun that they see every time. They're real jumpy about a black man having a gun every time. So it seems like the new Dulo twist is for a black woman, not a black woman, any woman, that they can use our government. And I don't know how the police gets a response that quick for a man who has a joint custody order that can show you I have it. And at 12:44, you have to go produce your children for a cop. And so you weak ass men were on there saying I didn't pay my child support, on there doing all this fake ass caping because I was quiet tearing some ass up. And you weak niggas getting jealous caping for women. And that's sad, bro. Cause some of you dudes were the type of dudes that used to speak up for men, especially you, weak weasel Tammy. But now, because you such a bitch, you would just go and believe and say anything out your motherfucking mouth. First of all, the garden and lighting costs $5 grand. They waive any fee for her. We've been going to court for 5 years. She's not paid one lawyer fee. Everything is about me, how much money I got, where I'm going, how many women I'm fucking, what kind of women are around. If you have a woman around, she needs to produce an ID. What? Bitch, wait a minute. So wait a minute. You think through these kids you gonna control me? Nah. So I thought that this was over with because I told my attorney, if this is how they gonna play ball, as a man, I picked up my home. I was gonna move back to Brunswick. I was told by a judge that if you can show me an address in Glenn County, you can have 1 week on and 1 week off with your child. Because I documented everything on the internet. After Facebook, when I went up to eat lunch with my daughter, and she had it to where my daughter was rushed back to the class, and they had to call all these different people. I said, what the fuck? So I called my attorney. They said if I moved back to Glenn County, I got 1 week on, 1 week off. And guess what happened when I went to that? I didn't go to it. We was on a Zoom call. Zoom call comes. She goes, well, Your Honor, her original attorney wasn't there anymore. But for this special case, she comes back. She comes back and she says, well, I don't think that he should be around his kids. I said, wait a minute. You petitioned the court to force me to be around. So you say you petitioned the court to force me to be around my kids. And now when I want more time with them, and when I'm coming to the school to eat lunch with them, first of all, when me and you were a thing and when you wasn't in your feelings about old girl, I was able to see my kids however I wanted, when I wanted. But now that you can't let go, you got me all with these white folks. And you've been doing weird ass shit that you are foreign to me, young lady. And I'm not a celebrity. I told you, I don't give a fuck what these niggas say. I walk this man shit. And you trying to do whatever you want to do to me as a man and then dangle my kids and make it seem like that? Man, please, I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that at all. The type of money I pay and the type of men that I hear talking about me, it's atrocious. It's atrocious. I'm not finna have no cop shoot me because some baby mama, when you say words like kids and they're in danger and then you have a man with gun, you can get that man killed. So if you white folks are gonna use my baby mama, that's why I said I'm walking away. Cause this woman is sick. And any one of them women that you call on me, white folks, I got receipts. I gave the number to when this woman called the police on me in the daytime. I'm not with that fuck shit. You're not gonna control me like that at all. Point blank period. Black men don't need no motherfucking gardening light. I've been paying child support. The truck that you drove to the courthouse, sweetie, that is a 213 brand new Denali truck, baby. I paid for that. Fuck you talking about? How you gonna call a motherfucker a deadbeat when you driving to these white folks in the truck that I paid for, lady? Are you nuts? Did you think that was gonna embarrass a geeky nigga like me because I refused to pay for a gardening lighting because you went into those white folks' courtroom when the charges were dropped for the marijuana? You told them white folks that I got a drug house. You got these white folks chasing me around, worried about my finances and in my business because you're alleging that I'm a drug dealer now. So not only are you a weak, fake, punk-ass snitch, you're still sitting here trying to make your black baby father that takes care of his kids, that put you through school, girl, who helped pay for your schooling. You're so butthurt that you want to force me to be a criminal because I went viral on YouTube. And when you ask logical questions to the judge, like, hey, judge, can I finally talk now as a man? Yeah, after she finished her 30-minute lie. Okay, Your Honor, can I ask a logical question? We have 3 children. They're 6 years apart. You mean to tell me this college-educated, smart woman with all these degrees couldn't realize that I wasn't a piece of shit? After baby 1, after 6 years between the baby, then after baby 2, 6 more years between that baby, and then baby 3, and then when I move on, I ain't shit? And then she started crying, and that trumped everything I said. See, it don't be these niggas that try me. It don't be no niggas. It always be these women. It always be these women, and then they use the police. I keep finding police officers around me every day. Almost every day there's a police officer somewhere in my vicinity. And that wasn't the case before. Yeah, that wasn't the case. Some of you fell for the bait. I told you, I've been like this. I'm never gonna let someone control me through your fakeness. I promise you, she won't be able to ever. And see, that's the crazy thing is, right? She can say all this shit that she wanna say, but see, I got the deposition. See, I told you, a motherfucker will say anything until that deposition come out. Yeah. When they tell the story over the internet, oh, it be all wild and crazy, it be sounding good. But then when they say, yeah, we got a deposition, this is such and such date, and this is such and such name, and this is such and such time, and you know you're under oath, right? And whatever you say, yeah, they tend to change their story. under that deposition. So shout out to the lead attorney. Shout out for breaking it down, because a lot of people understand in our community that once you say certain things, people don't do a lot of research. They just go with who they like and don't like. And the media is proving my point. I'm talking about every time they discuss the busty bus, it is something negative. There's nothing positive in what I'm saying. There's no positive in saying put trade and coding in schools. There's nothing positive that can help these. Now, this is America. I got to pay my lawyer fee. She ain't got to pay shit. I guess they just holding on to her love. I don't know. As long as you taking a celebrity to court, you don't need no money. We just drag this shit out, file 16 motions. I be looking like, damn, I see how much they say that she made. How the fuck is she filing all these damn motions and all these court documents before I can even blink? What the fuck is going on? And then when you get full discovery and realize they want me to pay her lawyer fee. So, oh, wait a minute, I'm paying you motherfuckers to lie on me, paying you motherfuckers to say I'm a drug dealer. I'm paying you motherfuckers to talk shit about me? Man, please. Oh, boy, look at here. No, sir. But guess what? What I did for my children was I put together a documentary. It's going to be a nice one. See, I bought all the transcripts from the court. Yeah. You can buy those things, man. When you go to court and your baby mama allege all this wild shit about you, yeah, you can buy the transcripts. And you can actually hear and read and see that it's not about these kids in some of these situations. The things that they say and the things that they allege on a man that's like me, I got the transcripts. Boy, if my daughter turned 18 and want to know the truth, if she turned 35 and want to know the truth, I got the transcripts. Yeah. Your mama used you, baby. This wasn't about your daddy, wasn't this? Yeah. Remember this time? Remember that time? Yeah. I told y'all not to fuck with me. Yeah, this gonna be something else. When y'all see this goddamn movie, this gonna be something. I want y'all to do the white man bidding and keep filing motions. Keep trying to make me look like a certain way because I want to walk this, talk this man shit. And it don't take all these games to be a man to your children. I just don't want you. All you need to do is let me know a time and a place. I can meet your brother, your mother, whomever. I just don't want you. I don't want to see you. I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want to talk to you. And I think that's what drives you crazy. Because when I say I really don't want to talk, I really don't want to talk. I'm talking about nothing. Because I know how you are. And I know you got an evil spirit. Anytime you will call the police on a man at 12:44 in the afternoon when he just opened up a brand new business and you know your daughter worked the cash register that night because you called her at 11:15, and then you call the police without one call to the father. Not one call. Not nary time you called the police on me, worried about your kid. How many times before you called the cops did you co-parent? How many times did you call the father? You a great co-parenter, right? Did you call their father and didn't get an answer before you called the cops? Or did you call the police, young lady? That's going to be the first question of the deposition. Yeah, they might lock me up for contempt of court. They might do whatever they want to do because they want to force a black man to pay for your life. Show me the claim. Why does a black man have a drug house? Why does all of a sudden I have a drug house, man? Why would you walk into them white folks courthouse and say I got a drug house? And if I went to jail for having said drug house, how would you get the child support that you are requesting, man? So at this point, you will say and do anything to get this black man locked up that just don't want you. And it's sad. And you'll let the world try to believe I'm something when your daughters went to private school. If half the black women know the advantage you had, that my daughter was learning Spanish in LA, living in a $3.5 million house, if they knew the type of things and advantages you had and you up here crying and whining, they probably would swing on you. But try again, motherfucker. Oh, yeah, they talking about black men is only needed for two things: his seed and for sport. Yeah, that's what they try to do. See, this black man ain't gonna be used for that. Mm-mm. I'm not having no more kids till I understand and we get a contract that they our kids are my kids. Cause the results of what I'm seeing in certain situations that you snatch my babies from me and then they home raising each other while you gone. No, 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 no. That ain't how you raise no kids. That ain't how you raise no kid. And you think you a good woman because you using this white boy court system that's been fighting against black men their whole life. And you want me to respect you. You want me to talk to you. I don't have nothing to say to you. If I see you in the room, I'm walking out the room so fast. You called the police on me at 12:44 in the afternoon. And I didn't pick my children up till 6 o'clock that Friday night. I already only get 2.5 fucking days. I had to pay all this money for 2.5 days. But when me and you wasn't fighting, I can see my kids every day. As long as I don't get a girl, I can see my kids every day. If I don't want your angry ass, then it's old fuck me. I ain't shit, huh? Yeah. But it's okay. I'm not trying to hear it. I won't be paying for no guardian lightings. I will walk away first. And I said it and I meant it. Ain't no way in the fucking hell you're gonna tell me with all the stuff I've done prior to you going to court that you're going to fucking make me pay for a garden and lighting and all these things, and you haven't even paid not one lawyer fee yet, to my knowledge, from the paperwork that I got. You got me fucked up. You won't use me to pay for all these lawyer fees. If I show y'all the lawyer fees that I've paid for all these guys, I use one black attorney, but there's not a lot of black attorneys that's doing this. There's not many of them. And I didn't want to use a man because I understand how they look at us men. So I was trying to use a woman attorney. And the black woman attorney that she got was one of the best ones. So I was like, God damn, she get to get a better attorney than me, and I gotta pay for this shit. Ain't that about a bitch? Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. So what I'm saying is, black men, I can't tell y'all what to do, but it won't be my no apple in my mouth to no woman who lying to some court system. No, I'll walk away and let you call me whatever the fuck you want to call me, and that check will be in the mail. You're not calling the cops on me. You're not doing none of that. You're not calling the cops on me in the middle of the day while I'm teaching my daughters how to run a business. You're not doing none of that. You're not making me show two white men my children because you can't get over me. You're not doing none of that. Go get you a man. Go get you a relationship. Go find happiness. Cause love don't live here anymore.